Hello and welcome. I am your host, Jest, and this is the Jest podcast. And we doing it big. I got me this king-size joint here of some gelato, and I got me a whiskey sour. It tastes like a popsicle. It's great. Like I said, I am your host, Jest. And I am wearing a t-shirt and shorts, and that is apparently too much clothing for today. I am sweating. Feels kind of good, though. I sweat enough today, though. I spent the whole day outside. I actually started my new job today, which is really exciting, but I didn't get any equipment in the mail yet or anything. So, I didn't hear anything at first, but then I had a meeting close to noon. They gave me some materials to review, and that was my whole day. I didn't even get that much reading done. I was just outside chilling. But it's exciting. And then, the day wasn't that interesting, so after work, I decided I wanted to go to the dispensary. I was going to pick up a vape pen, because I'm going to Florida next weekend. All things with work permitting. And Florida doesn't have dispensary bud, so I'd have to bring my own. And then I was going to go to Target after and pick up the new Mario Golf Super Rush. Because that game looks really sick. I don't think I'd play it on my own, but I really want to have it so I can play it with my friends anytime we're chilling. Golf is a super boring game, but video game golf is actually fun. I can fuck with it. It's all the fun of real golf, of just dicking around and doing something pretty basic while you hang out with your friends, drink beer, and smoke weed. So if I can avoid the sweltering heat, stay at home in an air-conditioned living room, and play golf on the TV, I'm down for that. Plus they have the new, Super Rush mode? Or Speed Golf mode? Where like 4 people just tee off. And then you sprint to the ball and you keep teeing off. There's no turns. You just golf. And then keep golfing. And see who finishes first. Seems like a really cool game. Hold on. I'm going to adjust my chair real quick. Too close to the table. Much better. Now I can lean back, relax, and talk to you guys. And tell you about how I went to the dispensary. And once I was on my way, I realized, man, I've tried weed vape pens so many times. I've had good quality. I know I don't like them. Vape pens, they go to my throat. The high is a very isolated high. I like smoking weed because not only does it get me high, but it keeps me stoned. I feel like when I smoke weed, it's balanced out already, but when I smoke dabs or a vape pen, it's too much just THC. I need all the other cannabinoids mixed in there. CBD, CBN. There's a bunch more that I don't know, but that's my running theory. I think weed is more balanced as a plant, even if it's modified. Or even if we grow weed to just be so super potent. Shout outs to the underachievers. Even if weed is just like grown like the fruits we make are, where we kind of just breed it for the purposes that we need, and we kind of remove the natural aspect of it by selectively breeding. Even though we've done that to weed, I still feel like it's still just the plant. It's not very processed, and It's fairly well balanced. Probably some organic natural weed would be the best, but hey. Super potent weed, in my mind, is much better than dabs or edibles or anything. Edibles are fine. I don't think they're too strong, but I think it just lasts too long. Like, I like smoking before bed, going to sleep, and having it wear off while I'm sleeping. If I eat edibles in the evening, I wake up high. It's like the new day is part of... It's like I don't even have a new day. You know? It's like I just woke up and now I'm continuing yesterday. And that's not what I want. I want a fresh start. I like every day to be different. At least in some little way, shape, or form. So I decided not to go to the dispensary. And I decided not to go to Target. Because I only want this game to play with my friends. I mean, yeah, I'd like to have it and I'd use it, but I'm just going to hold off for at least a little bit. The reason I left to go buy shit was pretty much just out of pure compulsion. I was tired from the day. I wanted to do something that wasn't working. And I wanted to spend my money on something cool. And then once I was outside driving around, I realized I just didn't really want to spend my money at all. It's not like I have a whole lot of it. Today I just decided, maybe I'll go get some ice cream. So I drove past the ice cream place and I wasn't feeling that either. So I thought maybe I'll just go pick up a drink. I was thinking of making a drink today, so maybe I'll go get some Remy. But nah, that's too much money. I don't need a drink. I have a little bit of vodka at home. I don't need to pick up a mixer. That's just sugar. I've got seltzers at home. I've got the sour mix I used. There was no point for me to buy anything, so I just kind of drove around and then went home. I wasn't listening to music or podcasts or anything. Normally I have a podcast up on YouTube, and I'll put the video up. I have a phone mount, so I can have my phone held up while I'm driving. Not that you can watch a video while you drive, but in case something crazy is going on, I'd like to be able to peek over and see what's happening. You know? Know what I'm saying? Man, I'm loving this weed. I still have a little bit of my Alaskan Thunderfuck saved, but this gelato is amazing. I was going to try and pick up before heading to Florida this week, but I can't bring bud with me, and I have enough to last me anyway, so I'll just wait till next week. This week I just want to focus on the new job and relaxing, making sure I take it easy, because I think that's going to help me adjust to the new job, especially working from home. I didn't get shit done today. I just sat outside and baked. It was nice. What did I mean by baked? Literal and figurative. It was really nice. I was just outside in the sun. I had the umbrella out so I could chill in the shade, but I literally wore a swimsuit and an undershirt all day. Got my vitamin D. And I broke a sweat, which I think is good for you. It drains me. I had to drink ice water all day and keep hydrated, but I think all that sweating was good for me. I didn't do anything active, but I feel tired like I did. I kind of feel like I went for a long walk today, even though I just sat in a chair all day. I didn't move. I moved from my chair upstairs to my chair downstairs. That's about it. And then I moved back to my chair upstairs. That's not exercise, but hey, sitting in the sun sure felt tiring. It's like when I take a hot shower. My heart races, I get hot. It feels like I ran a mile, but I didn't. It's close enough for me. It's better than doing nothing, I'll tell you that. Hot showers are actually really good for you. Just the sweat and elevated heart rate are actually quite good for you. You release heat shock proteins, or you activate heat shock proteins. And basically, long story short, it's an activity that triggers a hormetic response. So it triggers your hormones through the method of activating your genes. Your body's in a natural environment where it has to respond, and so your body does its own thing to combat the intense heat that you're in the shower or sitting outside, you know? So it does all sorts of shit, like use the water in your body to sweat, cool yourself, steady your system so you don't use up all your energy right away. I don't know, there's all sorts of things going on that I don't fully understand, but your body's doing shit when you're in the heat. It triggers your actual genetic pathways. You know? Your genes are responding. My heat stress will actually probably have an effect on my kids one day. Hopefully in a good way. I mean, it feels good to me, so fuck them. If it's not good for them, that's too bad. This is how I get through life. It's hot showers. And getting sun. I'm moderating these things. I think I'm fine. I'm rambling, dude. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Maybe take another hit. Maybe take another sip of my drink. Oh, yeah. I'm feeling good. Damn. Yo, the lemony limeness of the sour mix is really bringing out the citrusy side of this gelato I'm smoking on. Because gelato, I think it's like a lime gelato. Sometimes I hit this weed and I swear it just tastes like ice cream. Like a very light lime ice cream. Just a hint of lime. Just a hint. Just a tidbit. A wee hint of the lime. Damn, yeah, these are actually going really well together. I'm blessed, man. It's a good day. One thing about my new job is that it pays bi-weekly, so I'm gonna get paid this week. Oh, so I'm only gonna have to go 1 week without money. That's fine. Because this week I'm gonna get money from my old job last week. It's on like a 1 week delay. So I am actually... Wait, and then I get paid the next week. So either their payroll is this week, or it's the end of the month. So pay is probably on this week. I'll probably get paid double this week, have no money next week, and then get paid after that. Not that you care, but I'm literally just figuring this out now. Probably should have I probably should have thought about those things earlier. Fuck it, I'm chilling. My credit line is strong enough where I can go a month without money if I have to. Plus I live at home. My mom does not want to support me anymore, and she doesn't. But if she really had to, I could ask her to help me out for like a month. Not that she has a whole lot of money to spare, but she could do something. She's not gonna let me fucking, starve. She can buy me food and stuff. She's not gonna let me starve. I'm not paying for an apartment or nothing. Although my car payment would be an issue. I don't know. She might be able to move some money around and pay for that or something, but That's not her responsibility. I don't mind going into credit card debt, as stupid as that is. I try not to be in it, but you know, I'm in it right now. I was just buying a lot of shit and I got in a little bit of debt. Then I hit my girlfriend's car, which was a problem. So I sold my stocks and I paid for that, but I'm still in some credit card debt, unfortunately. So I think it's good I didn't go to the dispensary today. I think it's good I didn't go buy Mario Golf. I think it's good I didn't go buy any alcohol. I could have bought a drink, like a lemonade or some ice cream. That's only a couple bucks, but still. I'm glad I practiced willpower and just resisting. You know, resisting the compulsion to buy shit. Especially with Amazon, you don't even have to leave your house these days. We're just wired to work all day, earn money on these credit cards that we have, and then virtually spend this... What is it? Virtually spend this paper fiat currency that this government's created. Am I going to conspiracy theory? Fuck you. What is money really worth? It's not like I want to trade it in for gold. I can't eat gold or nothing. But like, money's kind of worthless, especially when I spend it online. Like, you scroll through Instagram, a picture of some shoes pop up. Oh damn, those Adidas look sick. $60. They're on sale. You buy them. They're at your house 3 days later. It doesn't feel real. It literally feels like I'm living in a video game. Like in Toontown when I'd have to buy things with my jelly beans. And then it shows up in the mail a couple days later. It's pretty fantastic. Buy a new gumball machine for my house. Buy new tricks for my doodle. Did you guys play Disney's Toontown online? If not, you still can, man. You didn't miss your chance. They took down the servers, but some kids on Reddit rewrote the program. So if you Google Toontown rewritten, there's a legal version that you can play of Disney's Toontown online. It's not Disney's. That's the thing. They took out all mentions of Disney in the game. I mean, the levels are still named the same thing. But they can't sell the game as Disney's Toontown. It's Toontown rewritten. It's a whole new thing. But it is legal, if you're curious. I guess they like found all the old Toontown files and then just rewrote the game from scratch, which is pretty sick. And I got wicked into it in college. I beat the game again I got to the end of the game as a kid, but I never beat it. But now, as an adult, I had that shit down. So I have an account that beat the game, which is pretty sad. Because it takes hundreds of hours to beat that game. Probably like 200 hours just to do the story mode. And then if you want to level up, 500? And that's being absolutely efficient, doing everything with all the boosts. That's like doing 5-story buildings. So you can do 5-story buildings which have up to a 5 times multiplier. So on the 5th floor you get 5 times experience. Then you can control your gag. You can do a whole lot of things to strategize. Do your tasks, complete the story mode missions efficiently, and level up your character efficiently. As well as the gags that you use to fight cogs. Because as a kid, I just would sink hours into it and I didn't know what I was doing. But as an adult, I could use the Toontown Rewritten wiki. Look up which streets had which cogs. And then look up how to maximize every single thing I did in the game. And then actually, my ex, I was playing with her. And we were both leveling up in the game. And it was just a fun thing to do. Especially, I started playing alone, but then I had gotten that X into it. And I had to, like, catch them up to speed, you know? And they caught up just as fast, which was crazy. It's not the most exciting game. There's strategy and stuff involved. I mean, you have to if you want to play it most efficiently, you calculate the damage that you're doing and make sure that you kill all the cogs based on their health and whatnot, but you know, you look up the Cold Caller level 4, it's got this much health, your pies do this much, you can take it out in one hit if you're this level, blah blah. Have I bored you to death yet? Have you clicked away? Because this is the Rogers podcast, and I talk about whatever I like. I had a bunch of shit written down for this week, but I think the idea that I had pressure on me to speak about things, I'm just not going to do it. I've had these ideas written down for a while, but fuck it, maybe next week. Am I shirking responsibility here? Am I not doing my job? Whatever, fuck you. I'm starting a new job this week. I'm taking it easy. I'm chilling. Plus, I may be talking a lot here, but I'm not trying to wind you up. I'm trying to chill. I'm smoking weed and drinking alcohol. Who says they drink alcohol like that? I sound stupid. Anyway. I'm literally just hanging out, man. I finished work, and I'm relaxing. This is what I do on my own. So I might as well just record it. If you find it entertaining, great. If not, whatever. You don't have to listen to this shit. But I'm glad I'll have material online. Because I'm slowly getting better at stand-up comedy. And once I have people who recognize me and kind of want to be fans, at least I'll have something available for them to explore. You know? I don't try to promote myself at all, but I would like to be in the system, be a part of the game. I'm gonna make money from stand-up one day, I swear. Oh God. I swear on my life. This is what I want to do. Even if I can't do stand-up comedy full-time, I'm going to do it on the side. And hopefully I can get paid one day. I mean, I think I will. Honestly, I assume I'm going to get paid one day. Because my goal is to be one of the greatest to ever do it. Believe it. I'm going to be one of the best stand-up comedians there is out there. I know I'm not great now, but I'll figure that shit out. Believe it. We learn, we grow, we fail, we get up, and we figure things out. And we're always getting better. That's why even when life sucks and you realize that your life isn't worth living because you do the same shit every day. You know? It's not that your life isn't worth living. It's that your life is pathetic. You might not enjoy it and not feel that it's worth the time you're putting in, but you know that at the end of the day it is. Because of all the opportunities and things you get to do in life, it's worth it. Nothing's ever the same. Every day is different. And that's a blessing in itself. And that's why it's never worth it to kill yourself. Because there's always an opportunity for you, no matter how bad it gets. I know it sounds cheesy, like mind over matter, and I hate that shit. Don't tell me mind over matter. My mind matters. Maybe I need to sleep. I need to break sometimes. Mind over matter is possible, but sometimes you need to chill too. Balance. Seriously. Oh yeah, I was thinking, what is the loudest animal? Hey Google, what is the loudest animal?
Blue whale. Here's a summary
Really?
from BBC Science Focus magazine. The loudest animal in the world is the blue whale.
That's it? I thought it was going to tell me some more details, but okay. From Science Magazine, that's pretty reputable, I believe. And that does make sense. I was trying to think about it, and I would think the biggest animal in the world would make the biggest noise in the world, right? So blue whales are the biggest animal in the world, right? Hold on. Hey Google, what's the biggest animal in the world?
The biggest animal in the world is the blue whale.
Yeah, hey Google, shut up. Hey, never mind. That bitch talked too much. So, oh my god. As a kid, you could look that up, but you'd have to go to the library. Now, and then I got older and you had to Google it yourself, but now I can just talk to my phone. How insane is that? Today's kids are so spoiled. They can look anything up, but I feel like they're never going to remember it. Because they never really have to learn shit if they don't want to. I learned to do math manually. I always try to do it in my head, but at least I can do it on paper if I have to. Nowadays, how are you going to tell a kid to learn to do math when they have a calculator in their pocket? Teachers always told me growing up, you're not going to have a calculator in your pocket everywhere you go. Now we do. Not only that, it has Wolfram Alpha. I can solve the most complex equations just by typing it into this Wolfram Alpha. If you don't know Wolfram Alpha for math, it is great. College level math even. You might have to pay for the pro version so you can look up how it's doing the problem so you can follow it and then study for your exams. But Wolfram Alpha will solve anything. It's like the ultimate graphing calculator. You don't even have to buy a graphing calculator. Why would you do that? You have a cell phone. You can buy a $200 cell phone and then pay for Wolfram Alpha. I don't know how much it is. Maybe like $100 a year? Who knows? You can do anything. You can solve any math problem as long as you understand the math, which does take work and practice and understanding. But if you understand math, for like $300, you can solve any fucking math problem you have. Any math question, anything you want to solve and model or analyze, you can do it. Holy shit, we live in a crazy world, dude. Kids these days can do literally anything with just like a phone in their pocket. And all they end up wanting to do is make YouTube videos. Or Instagram posts. They either want to vlog, blog, or be a model. It's all about being an influencer, in some way, shape, or form. It's all about that clout. Gotta get that clout. I need clout pills. Sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry for any jokes I make. I was just trying to make a note that was a ridiculous thing I was saying, if you didn't already know. It's crazy. I mean, humans naturally seek power. Land, money, guns, drugs, social influence, politics, But now social influence is also through social media. Like, fuck politics. Why would you ever want to be a politician when you could be a fucking Instagram model? I feel like you can change the world more with a thick booty and some fine lighting than you can becoming the president. I want to change. We had Obama. Trump was crazy. He didn't do much either. Not that influencers ever do anything. But I love the people I follow online. Brett Weinstein, Heather Hying, Joe Rogan, Bill Burr, all the comedians I follow. What's that lady's name? Abby something. Bridget Fedesi. The ex-Vice reporter. Now I'm just naming Joe Rogan shit. I'm just being unoriginal right now, but I try to seek out real thought leaders online, you know? People that actually try to think for themselves, even if they may be biased in their own opinions. I try to look for people who are open to new ideas and never are convinced that they're always right. That was a confusing statement, but fuck. I'm not going to try to reword it. Oh my. I'm baked. This joint's almost done. Let me just rip this real quick. Because I'm over on my time limit, guys. I was going to talk about some stuff, but I didn't. I guess we'll rip this before we go. I really wanted to talk about how the coronavirus pandemic is tailing off. I can finally walk around without a mask again. I keep one in my backpack in case I really need it, but I can walk into stores and restaurants without it. Feels good. I feel like a human again. Even if a lot of people still wear masks around and things are weird, people don't know how to communicate still. People are still used to living at home, not talking to people and going out. But I've been talking to people lately, and everyone seems to be happy. You know, just happy to see people for the most part. Except for when you're on the road driving. Once you're in those little metal boxes, separated from everyone else, just stop forgetting that we're all human. You know, we're all essentially the same person. I easily could have ended up as anyone else, and vice versa. But yeah, it was really weird at first, because my work announced that we were gonna kind of go back to normal. As soon as I saw that email, I just took my mask off. You know, keep it on the down low, but I haven't been vaccinated, so I technically shouldn't have been walking around without a mask, but I did actually get sick. I tested positive for the coronavirus a while back, that is. I got better pretty quickly. I didn't have it too bad, which is great. Because the long haul COVID that they've been talking about seems to be pretty dangerous on your body. So I think the coronavirus probably did do a lot of damage to my lungs and my body. Maybe my brain as well. We don't know what it's doing neurologically, but since I didn't have long haul COVID, I'm hoping that my mind and body will recover from this. And I actually do feel pretty good. I haven't been sleeping that well, but my mind's fairly clear. I'm not misspeaking and making dumb mistakes all the time. I mean, I fuck up. I'm an idiot still, but not like when I had the coronavirus. Because I think I was doing podcasts then. You can go back and check it out, but I couldn't keep names, nouns, anything straight. I couldn't articulate. I'm stoned and buzzed right now. But at least I can complete sentences and get some complete ideas out. Yes, I'm rambling. Yes, these are run-on sentences. Yes, I'm mumbling. But I'm still intelligible. You can understand what I'm saying still. And it may not be something totally interesting, but at least I am saying something.
Hello.
Hey, my mom just walked out and I said hey and paused the podcast for just a second. But that second was long enough to forget what I was talking about. I'm gonna finish my drink. I'm drinking my drink. I'm drinking my drink. I'm drinking my drink. And then we're gonna have to sign off here, guys. Not the most interesting podcast, but hey, if you're still listening, you're still listening. And I thank you for doing so. So again, thank you for listening. Not too sure why you checked this out, but cool. I kind of just make these for my own sake, but I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're enjoying. Apparently. And you already know what to do. Listen to your mom. And listen to your heart. And suck a dick. You never know what it'll do for you. See ya.